Right, so I've installed the FLSun slicer, which is yet another cut down version of Orca. It won't let me update to the latest version. Every time it tries to download it, it crashes. So I'll probably need to go to their site and just download it directly. So what I'm going to try and do with this is that there is a piece for Marvin. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find it. That I was going to do on the Centauri Carbon. There it is, leg pin. So I'm going to take that, and of course I need to rescale it. Oh, it's down here in the corner. Scale factor, so it's showing 100%, and I want that to be 375. Oof, there we go. Let's pick the right printer for starters. There we go, T1. Generic PLA, it's the only option. That's the only print size. 0.2. Supports none, no brim needed. Let's put a brim around the outer area just in case. And slice. Alright, that was easy enough. Alrighty. I mean, heck, where are all the settings? Let's see where my infill is or anything, but well, perhaps if I click on advanced supports. Gonna have to play with this and find out where everything goes. Anyway, so let's. I didn't set up the wireless on it, so let me just export the G code to the memory stick I have in there. Save. And right, so I'll take the memory stick, plug it in the machine, and let it print. See what it comes up with. Right, so I went to the website and they had version 2 point something or other there, which is more like what we're used to with Orca. So this is obviously a big jump, and it gave me all sorts of different filaments as well, instead of just one, which is PLA. So that's a lot better. So I'm going to pick PLA Plus, I guess. It's PLA Pro that I got in the machine. And I'm going to reslice that thing there. Let's have a look. Nozzle, filament. Still just a 0.2. That's all that's available. Strength, infill density 15%. That sounds good. Oh, here we go. I can turn on advanced and see most of the stuff that I'm used to. So let's go and find the file. Import. Let's have a look. Where is it? Sci-fi and horror. Marvin. Done. Pin. Okay, yeah, oh, look at this. All the icons are back to the top like I'm used to. Scale it up. 375. There it is on the plate. slice. It's done. Good. Let's now export it. And I'm just going to overwrite the old one. Alright, I'm going to go and take that and see what the T1 makes of it. Right, so here's the peg being printed. So it looks pretty good going down. It really is quite a fast machine, this. So it reckons about 2 hours 43 minutes to go. Need to go and see what the Centauri Carbon was estimating its print time for. But yeah, I'll let that run and close this door. Keep the noise out.
Okay, so the first proper print, we've got Marvin's pin for his leg is coming off nicely, but it's about to run out of filament. Let me spin around the side here. So there's just two or three more loops left on that, which isn't going to last long to speed this in print. So the finish is beautiful, but there is no filament run-out sensor. So I'm wondering what the hell happens once the filament runs out. As tempting as it is just to stop it and change it now, I'm going to watch it and see what it does. So we're nearly there. I hope there is some sort of recovery, because it's just got to 58%, and there'll be a sad waste if I end up having to throw this away. So let's see what happens. Alright, here's that last piece coming. Just in case it doesn't pull through. Oh, there it is. I'm going to cut that 90-degree off, because there's no need to let it try, because I got to think, trying to get that to the Bowden tube, man, it was rather a hard time. That's pretty tough. But let's see, it's about to go and disappear. Well, that's it, down the tube. Now is there something in there that's going to realise it's run out of filament? The filament is exhausted. Please insert filament and continue. So it does have a filament out sensor in the print head. So that box will look good. Give a beautiful finish. I just happen to have sitting in here some more grey. This is ender filament, and I've used it when I was getting that my brother's old Neptune 3 Max up and, or Neptune 4 Max up and running. So let's put some in there. There's no lever or anything to push it in, so I'm just going to say confirm. I don't know how it knows, so I just hit play. I don't know, is it taking it? Oh, I was spool's rotating, so I guess that's it. So that's how you change filament on it. You just push it down the tube and press play. Can't get much easier than that. So close that up. So I've still got an hour and 5 minutes to go. Let's spin this around a bit. So as you can see, down there, Marvin's leg is coming off good, so that's still got another, oh hell, another hour. Oh no, it's been running for an hour and 18 minutes. It's only 9% done, so well, it's probably got another 10 hours or 11 hours to go. So, right, we'll leave these machines running and I'll get back to you later on.
Right, so this peg's finished printing. That's come out looking pretty good. So, there we go. Pop that off there. So what this thing's going to do is it's going to come down through Marvin's torso. You see those holes there? That's where the legs are going to attach. So this is going to pop down into a square peg on the legs, and there's some threads there that will allow this to come over the top. So when it pops down and goes in, to stop it coming back out again, you simply tighten this over the top and that'll screw onto the threads and hold it in place. So, okay. So I'd run these two off from the Centauri Carbon earlier. That last peg is coming off from the Centauri now. What else can I show you? Oh yeah, so this will be Marvin's chest piece. God, yeah, drop everything. So anyway, that'll go in there. Or perhaps it's the other way around, upside down. Is it that way? No, it's that way. So that'll go in there. And then these pieces are going here. That bottom one right now I'm painting outside. Needed to put some extra paint on the sides, some yellow paint. And then I can rig this up at some point with lights. So I'm going to end up putting two lights up inside to the head, behind the eyes, and then I'll put something behind this chest piece to illuminate 2 of those panels. Alright, that's it for now. Right, so a little test print here on the FLSun versus the Centauri Carbon for speed and quality. This only had a 0.2 millimeter layer height option, so I set the Centauri Carbon for the same thing. And this came in an hour faster. I mean, this was like 3 hours and 3 minutes as opposed to 4 hours and a few minutes on the Centauri. And here's the, the 2 prints. Take this in a bit. Here we go. So all in all, smoothness. I'd say that running my finger over it, that the T1 is a hell of a lot smoother than. Sorry, let's get them the right way around. The Centauri Carbon is a hell of a lot smoother than the T1. But like I say, it's an hour difference. And excuse the obvious change here. This one ran out of filament at this point, so I had to change the filament. Same here, it's got a little line here on the T1's version, but I had to do a filament change there as well, so this is actually different filament too. But they're both beautiful and very respectable. I mean, the finish is great on both, just this one is smoother. But yeah, for fast prototyping or running off quick parts, I mean, these are both going to be great. These these pieces here that'll screw onto Marvin, they both came off on the Carbon, but they're going to both work great. So yeah, this is going to be a really handy machine for running off small fast pieces. I think I'm going to like this. Anyway, looking around for Marvin now. So that's that bottom section of his left leg. If you remember that I had the failure on. The Neptune 4 Max, my brother's old one, that's just finished this foot. I'm going to have to clean that up because there's all these strands over it. Like I say, these just seem to come off the infill, and then were being thrown everywhere. So, and I did actually have it on the worst setting and the fastest speed, which might not have helped either. But yeah, that ran off nicely. Over here, that's the upper section of the leg. Oh, there we go. So there's a brim on there which will need to come off, but you can see I did it with a solid base. So what will happen is I'm just going to glue that on there, and there's Marvin's leg back in one piece again, without me having to reprint the whole thing. So that's it. I had that little failure at the perfect place, so I could see exactly where it needed to be. So some good plumber's PVC glue, we'll put those together. And now I've got to just do the right leg for that. Now, as you can see, that's the top of the leg, that's the bottom of the leg. That gap there is where Marvin's foot will end up slotting in. So there you go. So that's a complete leg that will go onto the base of Marvin, and of course there's a pin that goes in the other end. Let me just take these bits out. I should be able to show you if I flip this bit over. Of course, it's always awkward doing it with one hand. Now it's got infill in it. I've got supports, I should say. So I'm going to have to pull that bit out. But that will be the peg holder. So this will go into that and slide down and lock in. And then that ball comes up into the lower part of Marvin's body there. And then once it comes out, or once it's in there, this comes down over the top of it, and that will lock it in place so the legs can't fall out. Right, nearly there. Oh, and I still have one arm to do. I've got to finish Marvin's other arm. So one more leg, one more arm, and then painting. And then, oh, yeah, and the electronics. But I can work on that slow time. So we're nearly there. Okay, back to work.